Hi, welcome to the Bonbagay Entertainment Show. A show where anything Bonbagay, we're going to entertain you with it. Anyway, I'm your host, Shayna Pierre, and here stands my guest host. I'm going to allow him to introduce himself, and then he'll be with us throughout the show.
My name is Osmosis. It's good to be here.
That plain? Come on, tell them a little bit about yourselves. Come on. It's your show today. It's our show today. So talk to the people. Let them know who you are and who you affiliated with. And don't be too shy now.
I keep it short. Like, I don't like to talk about me.
If you read this guy on Facebook, you need to give them your Facebook, by the way, so they can join you. If you read this guy on Facebook, you will know being shy is not one of
I'm
the
not shy. It's just I don't like talking about myself like that. I really don't. Like, this is what I do now.
Well, he is an artist. I'll do it for him. He is an artist. He's a rap Creole artist. And he's been working on a new project that he's supposed to be presenting with us very soon. So but he doesn't want to talk about that much today. So when he comes back next time, we'll definitely have a whole discussion on that. So
well, again, osmosis. I look at myself as a human, true human.
As opposed to
real freedom fighter. People who stand up for truth. Somebody who stand up for truth. And I don't know.
I've been reading you on Facebook lately. You've been starting a whole lot of trouble on there.
Right.
Talking about,
Facebook is a place to have fun, Some people just read too deep into it.
What I think about Facebook? My personal thing about Facebook, this is what I think about Facebook. I think Facebook is loserville. Like, for example, if you're a business person, you're promoting your business, you're using it right. If you're a regular person who's, who have a couple of hundred friends and you're talking to them on a daily basis just to keep up with them, you're using it right. But if you telling me things that's over 140 characters that you really should be telling to your therapist, you're using it wrong, okay?
It's all what you use it for, really. Like
okay, but he's been getting into a whole lot of trouble. See, I'm telling on you. Yeah, he's been
I'm good with trouble. I'm good with trouble, and there's really nothing I do.
You guys know what I'm talking about.
There's really nothing I do. Like, I'm good with trouble. It's sometimes.
So is it true Ali is an alcoholic?
You both?
I just.
Were you? I never said Ali was alcoholic. I mean, I don't know the guy.
I'm just saying. I heard jokes.
I don't know the guy, but I mean, it's like sometimes people read too deep into these statuses, It's just status.
You know you wrong when you tell fans. We gonna talk. That's a whole nother discussion. He's a hot mess. He's a hot mess.
I just have fun, man. Like, I have fun, and life is beautiful, and then life is great. I don't think people should be too serious about anything.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? Like, some stuff people just take so seriously.
I used to be a serious person, but then I started to take a pill for that.
Yeah, you gotta chill.
So
man.
we gotta chill, Today,
it's not that serious.
Not at all.
Really.
Not at all.
It's only entertainment.
Not at all.
It's only entertainment.
Okay, so papa di shel be ou nan show sa, nou pal pale de n'importe sa, nou vle pale like the whole point of the show. So we'll be right back, okay?
All right. Right now, at Missouri, I want you to make noise for that birthday, boys. Make some noise for Carrie B. compliqué, passer la vie. Bagay men pa pase, ou kè sa ki tan gaye. When tu li pa normal, when tu li pa normal. New York City, Eagle moving, fishy love just moving. You don't know, I say you don't know. Say me only téléphone, bonne routine, la vie de mon objet. You don't know, I say you don't know. Et je m'en joue la vie compliquée, passer dans le rue. Bagay men pa pase, kè sa ki tan gaye. When tu li pa normal, pa kebe, when tu li pa normal. C'est mieux que les noms téléphone, dis la vie de mon objet. I say you don't know. Le tina Californie, just like mega locase. You don't know, you don't know. Ça qu'arrive y passer. Paparazzi envahir, menti à plein la rue. Oh, si on est génie, on le voit, come on. Are you ready? Ready, ready. All I see you now. After you give it. Are you ready? Ready, ready. All I see you now. After you give it. No pape, no pape. Merci, Canada. Cosa, cosa, que verá. Cosa, cosa, que verá. Oh, ou fait mal, ou fait. C'est fanatique, yo. Ma personne nous tue. Make some noise. Salut. Cosa, Canada. Cosa, cosa, que verá. Aí te pongas. Cosa, que verá. Ou fait mal, ou fait. C'est fanatique, yo. Ma personne nous tue. Singing sa. Are you guys ready? Now I wanna hear your voices. I wanna hear your voices. NYC, New York City, baby. Goes like this. Come on. Hey, hey. Oh, oh. Come on. Can't hear you. Louder now. Come on. Can't hear you. Come on now. Les amis qui témoignent à côté, ça qui vit, ça me sort. Nous y étions tous les deux à côté d'un petit vaisseau. On a parlé, l'immonde pour monter, l'immonde pour baisser, l'immonde pour faire anti-vin, dans l'anti-saint, pas les noms. L'immonde pour monter, l'immonde pour baisser, l'immonde pour faire anti-vin, dans l'anti-saint, pas les noms. Les amis me guettent à imaginer, non, qu'à bébé à ta fête si baissée. Nous baguettes pour parler bien causé, pas qu'à refuser, l'immonde pour monter, l'immonde pour baisser, l'immonde pour faire anti-vin, dans l'anti-saint, pas les noms. L'immonde pour monter, l'immonde pour baisser, l'immonde pour faire anti-vin, dans l'anti-saint, pas les noms. Ouais, connaît, ça qui est danger, si Paris voyager, anti-plaisir, si folie, fait plier, si toute la vie nous enlacer, caresser, nous voyons pas exister quand nous voler, d'étaler, laisse ça m'arriver, débarquer, sous gou 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 gou. Les amis gars qui jouent au Québec, Haïtiens aiment chanter, oh mes amis, on va les cha-cha-cha. Oh, mes amis, on va les cha-cha-cha. Mes amis, on va les cha-cha-cha. Oh, mes amis, on va les cha-cha-cha. What you gonna do? C'est pas la peine d'insister, pas besoin d'être sérieux. Yo, Québec, ça, c'est pas besoin d'être parlé. C'est pas la peine d'insister, pas besoin d'être sérieux. What you gonna do? I say, what you gonna do now? What you gonna do now? Yeah, mes amis, on va les cha-cha-cha. Whoa, mes amis, on va les cha-cha-cha. Les amis, on va les cha-cha-cha. Whoa, mes amis, on va les cha-cha-cha. Your husband, let's say cha-cha. Ready, don't carry the big time, I'm gonna say. Put them on the sauce, on the tea. Put them on, put them on, put them on. Now monte, now monte, now monte, now monte. C'est ça, voilà. C'est ça, voilà. C'est ça, voilà. One more time. Your husband, let's say cha-cha. Really don't carry me the big time, I'm gonna say. Put them on the sauce, on the tea. Put them on, put them on, put them on. Now monte, now monte, now monte, now monte. C'est ça, voilà. C'est ça, voilà. C'est ça, voilà. Chacun met la question sur le nom. Oupa. Photo. What you gonna do when her man's at home, holding a gun like this for life? What you gonna do when the woman's at home? Please die me before she done, I'll be there too. Little Lana, have a time. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. What you gonna do when her man's at home, holding a gun like this for life? Yeah, what you gonna do when the woman's at home?
Welcome back, guys. And today, I don't know, it's a special day, it's a special date, and I don't know if it's history, I don't know if it's just us wanting it to be more than it is, but what's more important to me is right now is how this date, people's been talking about this date all over the place. I have coworkers
Twitter,
that
Facebook.
actually, yeah, they tweeting it, they Facebooking it. I have friends born on that date, and I'm saying to myself, okay, so what? What is it? Help me out here.
Well, I think from articles that I've read on that particular date, it's really what you make of it, really. It's a very unique date when you look at it, because it look perfect. If you look at it from backward, forward, however you look at it, it still look the same, right? So.
True.
And some people look at it that must be something mystical, and that, you know, or something for us to look deeper to see if there's some kind of significance such date. But from, you know, my religious practice or from my spirituality, I think, you know, the date, you can make it really, like, it can be a very significant date for you if you take it as that, you know. And if you don't, it doesn't really mean anything. It's just numbers. And people will study numbers. That's basically what they say. They say, you know, there's nothing, or maybe they're not really trying to reveal much.
Oh no! To be honest with you, if I were them, let's be honest. How many dates had we've gotten so far? The Earth was the world was supposed to end. Then they said, oh no, it wasn't this date. It was that date. And then at the end of the day, a date. Me personally, I think a date is just a date.
I think,
you know,
what's important here is the uniqueness of this. This doesn't come around often.
Yeah.
You know, this comes out every 100 years. You might have something like this. You know, so that's why people really make something of it. Like in our lifetime, we will not see this again.
How you know?
Unless you live like 100.
How you know I'm not planning on
unless you
living
live
forever?
150
Yes.
years or 100.
Hello.
You know,
I just might be the first.
130 something or whatever, you know, or 120 something. So
I think I'm
unless
too
you live
vain.
120 something, you might not see this again. You know, and that's why it's significant to a lot of people. You know, but
True.
But people that want to see it, take it out just
In order
numbers.
for me to see that date again, I'd probably would have to live 130. I'm not gonna tell you. Years. Yeah. Yeah, right. All y'all need to know is I'm still fly. Shoot, nowadays, listen, it is age. Oh, you gonna put me on the spot like this? Oh, good. I'm young. I'm 25, guys. I'm 20. I just turned 25 last month.
You look like 19.
Thank you. You see? Thank you.
How old you think I am?
20.
I'm a grown man.
Okay, well, I just wanted to get that out of the way. Since it was a big deal, hey, you know, it is what it is. We don't know.
11.
You don't know?
You know the funny thing? At 11 o'clock, look at it.
11 o'clock.
11, 11.
Of the month.
11, 11.
You know something? So what you doing?
11 o'clock.
11 o'clock, 11 minutes past 11 o'clock, 11 seconds later.
I was actually praying.
Today?
Yeah, 11 on 11,
That's
11,
true,
11.
I called you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
You know,
okay,
'cause
so now, what are you going to be doing 11 tonight?
Hey, you know, I don't know, praying again. Or I might be doing something that I'm going to be, you know, if I... You know,
Okay.
I'll be memorable.
This is a PG show, so we'll just...
But that'd be interesting, yeah.
Okay. The next one. The next subject, that is Dr. Conrad Murray.
What about him?
What a joke.
Okay, what is the joke?
He is a complete joke.
Okay.
This is a man, first of all, where was this trial again? In LA, right? In LA.
Yeah, that's where.
Yeah, that's where all these type of things happen.
I mean,
LA.
that's where the trial is taking place.
But
I mean, I think, you know, it was a long trial. You know, just trying to find out what happened with the death of the, you know, the pop star. You know, the king of pop, Michael Jackson. And then, you know, I'm not gonna sit here and really trying to, you know, belittle the guy or trying to dehumanize the guy, you know. It just...
I can.
What I'm saying, you know, a lot of things we don't know. Even though watching the trial, you see a lot of... They'll reveal so much, but I think there's still so much we do not know because we weren't there. We didn't know his relationship with Michael, you know what I mean? We didn't know how much he cared for Michael, how much Michael cared for him. You know, so how what he meant to Michael. Mm-hmm. So one thing I understand, like sometimes, you know, you pay a mistake and you're gonna pay for it. You make a mistake, you're gonna pay for it, and that's just how I can look at it. I'm not gonna, you know, say he purposely wanted to kill Michael.
No, I don't think anybody thinks that.
It's just a mistake, carelessness, and carry on until a mistake.
I think it had first to do with a whole lot of greed.
Oh, yeah.
I think he was pure greedy. First, it starts off as greed, because you know greed will make you sell your soul.
Okay, so educate me.
So, well, this is how I took the case. This is just me, okay? I think that it started off simple. The guy is making $150,000 a month, right?
Okay.
A lot of doctors make that in 1 year, okay? So, case in point. Now, my thing is, I think his negligence, as far as how he felt about Michael Jackson, he never cared. You could have cared for this person. Because at the end of the day, you are hired. You take an oath. You're hired to save lives. Your main priority, your job, part of your job, your whole objective of your job, the whole, you know, everything about your job is priority number one is saving lives. So how can you aid? You assisted in actually taking a life. First of all, the drug should not have been administered outside of a hospital.
Yeah.
Second, that's second of all. First of all, really is, that's not a sleep aid. It's a medication doctors use in operation rooms, in ORs.
Yeah.
You know, that's number one.
It's not sleeping. It's really.
It's not. You know, it's not.
It's not natural sleep.
Exactly.
It's not natural sleep.
It's like a coma. So basically, the guy was under pressure. And what I'm saying is like even that is something that both agree. That two adults agree.
and to do. And Michael knew of that. Michael knew, you know, I'm sure he knew of the risk, right? I'm sure Michael knew of the risk. Now, I think what we can learn from this, really, like...
but this is where I disagree. I've heard that. Don't get me wrong. You're not the first person who said that to me. I've heard it all week. Now, here's where I really disagree. Because I feel like this. A drug addict, their main priority is to get the next hit. It's an addiction. It's a disease. You're a doctor. You're supposed to cure addictions and diseases. So both of them being an adult, no. Michael Jackson, once under his care and he was an addict, automatically became a child. You know?
Yeah, to the
Exactly.
addiction.
I've been to my doctor where I've asked my doctor to prescribe me a little, you know, like a little sleep aid. And mind you, I suffer from insomnia, and she says no. And we're talking the you know, the low budget
But
stuff.
then when we're talking about money, somebody who's rich, somebody who's in Michael status, there's a lot of things he can't get away with. And there's a lot of things he can't get done. So my whole thing, right now, the trial is over, you know, and the guy's
he was found guilty on all charges.
Yeah, and then he's going to prison for like 4 years.
4 years, which spells 2.5.
And he will never be able to practice again.
That's not true. He can still practice in, I think, 3 or 2 states.
2 states.
Hawaii and Texas being
But
one
you know,
of them.
but the likeliness of him getting a job is very slim, right?
Yeah.
So I think right now it's like, what can we learn from this? You know, and that's what's important to me. What can we learn from this? And you know, Michael is not coming back. You know, and then the mistake has already been made, and then we can dehumanize the guy as much as we want to. We can blame him and everything, but you know, I think everybody has to take some responsibility, right? Even Michael family and things like that. You know, really demonize. They have to take some responsibility of themselves. You know what I mean? When Michael was in such state, how much effort did they make in trying to?
Here's my
help
thing.
him?
See, this is why I've always said to people, every time I got into any discussion about this case, I've always made it clear to people, this is not a case about Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson was a casualty. Okay, there's millions of people who are going through the same thing, where they ask their doctor this, and their doctor just being greedy, their doctors allow them to have it. Now, as far as this is like. Because I can separate the trial from his from his personal life. In a sense, to me, when I looked at the trial, I looked at the trial as that death that far. The guy even took forever to call the EMS.
Yeah, you know, there's a lot of things that's coming out now make you question him.
His credibility
credibility.
I mean, yeah.
Because even the statements he made after he got convicted, I was not happy about it. Saying that Michael was an addict, and then he didn't cause Michael to die. It gets so point as a man, you have to take responsibility.
You know when I knew he was guilty? When his lawyers were going for the defense, they wanted to use the defense stating that Michael Jackson administered the fatal dose after he left the room. Now we all know, and it's been proven over and over again, to the point where even his lawyers backed off from that defense. Is when he was so out of it, the recording proved that, and the dosage he was under proved that.
It was
and
never
there was
in the police report. It was not in the. It was not. So that's something people have to There's a lot to what I'm saying. There's so much to learn from that experience, and I think we lost somebody to me. That was so dear to me. That's so dear to me. Like as an artist,
he inspired you
a lot. Who's not inspired?
I know. I hate.
Who's not inspired? Me, I take Michael Jackson as the god of music myself, god of entertainment. Because what the guy did, and he affected every popular genre of music. He's swag. He's it's always a creative process.
Yeah.
He always takes it to the next level that no one can dare to even look. I'm not even about touching. So.
And you remember this.
Michael Jackson.
Haitian people is not Michael Jackson. It's Michael Jackson.
Nous avons pile Michael na communauté non.
Michael Guerre. We're gonna start.
Yeah, back when everybody knows how peut-être l'autre Michael Jackson inspired those
you think
names
so?
given. Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, you never know.
The popularity of Michael, Michael Jackson, I don't know. I don't think there's enough I can say about Michael. Enough I can say about this great man. You know, I think people like him will come out every probably 500,000 years. You know,
Well, like every 11, 11, 11. Every 100 years. So.
No, I think, you know, we need more. I think that's not even enough. To me, it's like you don't get a Michael Jackson like that.
Exactly. So, rest in peace, Michael. At least, you know, you have some sort of justice. Your family has
some closure now.
Exactly. Some, to what level it means to you, we don't know, but we hope this is the end of this mess, and then this doctor can go to complete oblivion and never have to practice on somebody. Me personally, I don't think he should ever have to practice. There's plenty of other jobs he can do, and just imagine a whole career, all that schooling, and then this is what you end up doing with it. Shame on you.
Well, but I'm sure a lot of people would have taken that job. You know what?
No, but people without conscience, because at the end of the day, your conscience, man.
A lot of people, you become a doctor, or you want to be a doctor for these celebrities, so you make the real big bucks, you know, personal doctors or whatever. So what's next?
Well, our next discussion is Carry Me. Last week's show we dedicated to Carry Me, where Carry Me, you know, we spoke about the band, their history, how they came together, and how they've managed to stay on top for so long. This week, well, we have actual video footage of the event that took place at Amazon nightclub this past Saturday. The turnout was unbelievable. It was ridiculous. Over 2,000 people, and guest stars were New Look,
Kinky No,
New Look.
Wyclef
did a surprise guest appearance. I thought Mika Ben was gonna do a surprise appearance, but apparently not. It would have been nice.
I know, right? Since they have that banging.
That banging song. So I thought all of them were actually gonna get together and perform the song with Ali on Ali's album.
Oh yeah.
With Mika and Michael, but I guess you know. But it was a great event, and let me tell you, it was. I know this is gonna go down as party of the year. So I
me personally, I wanna give a shout out to Carmi. I respect these guys because they always think outside of the box, and they're always trying to do things that are like universal standard. You know, like they're not really. They do something that can be presentable to any other community. You know.
Yeah.
So I respect Carmi's work ethic, and I like the way they see music nowadays. You know, like understand where music is going in the world itself. So I respect that about Carmi, and you know, I take my hats off to him. You know, and the kind of image that you put out there, you know, and how you keep your swag up. You know what I mean? Like up to date. You know what I mean? Because you know, like I was saying, like you know, when I look at someone like Gazman, my friend Gazman Couleur, and then to see how, you know, Gazman swag, you know, he's not the youngest guy in the business, but you know, his swag to me is as young as anybody in the business. You know, not to say he's an old man. You know what I mean? So, you know, I think I really, you know, I give it to Kyrie. I
have to take it there with you. Like Gazman, I love. First of all, every woman loves a tall, slender dude. You know, I mean, sexy, very. Gazman really have swag. I love his swag. He is I mean, we know he's no spring chicken, and you know, well, not a chicken at all. He's no spring, you know the word. But the man has swag, like you said. I really like his. I like his swag.
I think the thing about Gazman, he's very confident with himself, and he's very comfortable, you know, with himself. And then I think a lot of compa artists, that's their biggest problem, not comfortable with themselves, and then just comfortable with who they are. So they're looking to be somebody else that they're not. So once you discover who you are, and then you just be like me, I'm me, and then I don't, you know, I never compromise, you know, and then what I am, what I represent, people can see it when you see me, you know, and when you heard of me, you could see it, you know. And that's how I think an artist should be, you know. But you know, speaking of Gazman, you know, of course, you know, I know you spoke about the project, the most anticipated project
Yes,
that's be coming
definitely
out.
with Richie. I spoke about this last week where there's a project with Gasman and Richie who's supposed to. Well, basically, I'm gonna be honest. What I really heard is it's more than a project. It's supposed to be a merger, and Richie's supposed to be leaving Zingle next month, by the end of the next month,
Really?
and then teaming up with
Really?
Gasman.
Really? I don't know where you got that. You know, I'm not
Like
here.
he would tell me anyway. Like really.
I'm not here to
So-
confirm anything, but the only thing I can confirm is the project that they are doing, and I think a lot of artists should really take advantage of doing that. When you look out in the American market, you see Kanye West just put an album out with
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z, and
The
you
Throne.
see the Throne, Watch the Throne, and then you see Nas did an album with Damian Marley from a different genre, does reggae, and Nas does hip hop, right? And a lot of different artists just teaming up together.
So
to
you
do
really
a
think
project.
like collaborations really help in as far as marketing is concerned? Because
think
I'm gonna
it's
be
great for
honest
music,
with you,
period.
it is great for music, but our culture is so different.
What do you mean, like it's
'Cause
music? so
here's my thing. Here's my thing.
it's just two good
Okay,
artists come
but
together.
hear me out. Hear me out here.
Okay.
I love the work ethic between Gasman and Richie. Sexy Love, one of my favorite songs, right?
But Richie had not doing that.
That's Jazla. I'm using an example, honey. I know what I'm talking about. No, it's just to show you that because, okay, here's my point. Before it was always Ali, producing for him. So now when he went out, he got Sexy Love. Then he did, what's that other song? Help me out.
The song with
So
Richie,
you know, you know what? Forgive me, right? You don't know, why should I know?
But no, I just, that just went out of my
Yeah,
mind.
exactly. So
Plus,
both
these
songs were hits.
I'll give you that next
Even
one.
to the point where I felt some of them were they were bigger hits than majority of the songs that he's done in New Look. Although I've always thought like the songs he did in New Look. My two favorite Gasman songs in New Look is Abba Maché, Premier, and then a deuxième is Perdition World.
My favorite
It's
is
a personal
my
thing.
favorite is Legacy.
Legacy. Of course, well, Legacy is not. Listen to me.
But this song,
I did say, Ali songs.
Oh, okay.
So, but yeah, I think it would definitely help out because, like I said, before it was so polemic and then all that trash talking and not producing nothing. Nah, I think right now, and you make sure you let him know I said this.
Okay.
Even if it wasn't something they intended to do, to collaborate as far as, well, not collaborate, merge.
Oh.
Me personally, I think the response they've gotten from this, they should capitalize on it. Even if it wasn't the original idea, but me,
One thing I'll tell you,
I would make it work.
and it's like everyone expected these two people to get together at some point of their career.
Yeah.
That's just something you expect to see. I think the respect they have for each other, and then what they're able to do with each other, and I think anyone could have expected or can expect that in the future or whatever. I don't know if it'll ever happen if they get in the band together. I still don't know, but I would say
Whatever. Whatever.
I mean, it's like they might do a project together and decide to tour the project. That's something. Somebody might.
You know what? Let me tell you something. I am such a PR, okay? I said to myself, this is what it's going to play out as. First of all, they're going to pretend. And by the way, I hope all the parties involved are actually watching this show because this is very important what I'm about to say, okay? Now, here's the thing. I already know what you guys were planning. But, however, see, don't say anything. You're not allowed to comment on this part. Okay, now that we got that straight. Now, let's pretend like you guys weren't even trying to merge together to form a new form of DC. Let's pretend that, right? You guys should still capitalize on it because so far you guys have received a whole lot of positive, response from the public. everybody's for this move, and everybody's, you know.
I don't think everybody for it.
Well, unless you're one of the guys who's gonna be getting fired, or you're one of the guys that's gonna be competed against, yeah. Then who else?
You
So
know,
my fans.
the way I see it, some
Some
people
people
look at this.
I don't know.
I see a lot of talk. I read the blogs. What a lot of people are saying. It's really like when LeBron decided to go to Miami, and a lot of people were just hated that idea, you know, just because of the potential that's within them coming together, right? The potential that brings. So a lot of people.
No.
Yeah, trust me on this. A lot of people who are not DC fans or Zengler fans or whatever, or who might be New York fans, they really don't like that idea. Because a lot of the New York fans, a lot of them,
But
they
see,
just,
and like I said,
just,
the competition.
it would be better.
The
if guys
competition
learn-
and whoever's getting fired, they're the only people who could be against this, because at the end of the day, me personally, I love Ziegler, and the verdict is still out on how I'm feeling about a whole lot of situations that's been happening with Disip, but I do know how Gasman and Richie works together. I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Because
I mean, they're doing a project, so.
Well, I'm all for that too. Whatever comes out of it,
Well,
listen.
you know,
give me a
I'm gonna say
project.
something. This is
give
very
me-
important. This is very important.
Okay.
And this is really has to do with how much respect I have for Richie as a producer. When I look at someone like Richie, right? Richie should have been someone who shouldn't really be playing in any band like that,
True,
like on
true.
a full-time level. Richie should really be looking for young talent to produce young talent and make money, really, like, because the guy, you know,
Yeah, but you know,
that
the
respect
thing is-
that he has, and you know, as a writer and
I
as a producer.
understand that, but you have to understand, in this business, what I've come to notice is that once a person take a back seat, no matter how great they are, we immediately forget them. You're an artist. So what I'm about to say, take it with a grain of salt, because I always love to tell artists that, okay? I always love to tell you guys this. You guys, it's in your blood.
Yeah.
You love the spotlight. And when you, even if it's even when you're not doing anything, you want it at least to be dimly lit. And when you are doing something, you want it to be full shine. So therefore, it's hard for an artist to take a backseat. Let me finish here. It's hard for them to take any backseat to anything. Like, remember P. Diddy?
My whole thing.
P. Diddy would not take a backseat for anything. He will always be jumping in somebody's videos, you know. Yeah. So, listen, it's in your vein. It's in your
But
blood.
you probably have, what I really say, I don't think you should take a back seat. What I'm saying is to expand. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like,
that would technically be taking a back
well, I
seat.
think you
because-
have a bigger stage doing that, because it's like it can decide to tour with different artists at different time whenever he feels like to. You know, so now he's not limiting himself to just one
but this
band
industry is so
every
small.
week. But I understand the industry is so small because we always make small moves. We always
True.
think small. And that's why it's so small. So what I'm saying to you, within the Caribbean itself, Haiti is a big country. And then we need to understand that in the sense that we do big things. And then do things that can impact the whole Caribbean as a whole. Then we can have a bigger audience. Then we can't keep saying that, it's a small market. It is a small market. But it's really, the way it's so small is how we think and how these producers think. And that's why it's so small, because they're really thinking just for Haiti, just like Haitian people have business, right? And they think of only Haitian people to sell to.
Exactly.
So that, you know, you can't be here in Brooklyn and you have a restaurant and you open it only for Haitian people.
It was a great having you on the show today, and we'll see. Oh gosh, it was a whole lot to talk about, a whole lot to do, and of course we did not even finish. So who knows? Maybe you'll come by another time.
The intro.
Yeah, I know. Maybe you'll come back another time.
Absolutely, I'm always there. So you know, you just gotta
and join
shoot
me.
Yeah.
Definitely. I like these discussions, so we could definitely link up another time.
Absolutely.
Whereas we can continue on. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the videos today, and I'm out. See you next week, okay? The Bonbagay Entertainment Show. Don't forget. Check me out.
Osmosis.
Yo, Shayna, whatever. Check me out on Facebook, Bonbagay Entertainment, the whole word page, or Twitter, Bonbagay PR. That's BONBAGAY PR at Twitter, okay? And you can email me at Yahoo with the same name, Bonbagay PR, okay? So I'll see you next week, guys.
10 years, baby, 10 years. So many songs, we don't even know where to start. So many beautiful songs. We're gonna have to go with this one. It goes like this. Wanna be, c'est moi seul qui fait au sourire, Léo pas happy. Wanna be, c'est moi seul qui fait danser, les nous fâcher. Wanna be, c'est moi seul qui fait les mondes exister. Wanna be your man. Nobody else can be your man. Wanna be, c'est moi seul qui fait sourire, Léo pas happy. Wanna be, c'est moi seul qui fait danser, les nous fâcher. Wanna be, c'est moi seul qui fait les mondes exister. Wanna be your man. Nobody else can be your man. I wanna be Qui est son gobelet qui veille? Qui est son déconcentré? Qui est son gobelet qui veille? S'il va arriver, je vais l'aimer. Qui est son gobelet qui veille? You love me, qui s'en est fait. Qui est son gobelet qui veille? Tout ça, mi me dit. Passe-moi, pas qu'à tout, ça vient de descendre. Parce que c'est destiné, qui fait le construire. Passe-moi, pas qu'à détruire, ça vient de descendre. Parce que, qui raison de qui veut, qui raison de continuer, qui raison de qui veut, tout ce qui veut dire. Ça détruit pour gagner de finissant. Passer, c'est destiné, c'est qui fait les bons côtés. Parce que pas ça détruit pour gagner de finissant. Passer, vous jouez charbel. Vous jouez charbel, pas ça qui veut. Pas la bonne de tout, pas la terre. Me paga qui veut. Oh, my plaisir, nobody else. ça va sortir, avec les amis, j'ai fait du tout, Haïti, par contre ça donne cassé, ou madame je comprends pas. Fanatique yo, si remè Karimi, levez de menon, chop, 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 chop. C'est ça. Gadon blé, kapade la, gadon blé, gadon macho kapade la. Ça t'a cherché en l'air et moi je lis à terre. Ça n'est pas plaisir. Moi je n'ai bon amis, eu bon pour consoler. Les béguins gloragés, parti, pour bel moment, nous dépasser. On y a obligé de séparer, s'allier. Parti, si avec nous, et moi oublié. Sans la vie, moi pas comblé, tout est soufflé. Dépassé des années, nous pas jamais montré. Bon mieux raison tout fait, relation pas marcher. Tout chéri,